Hello, nice to meet you if this is your first time here. And if this isn't your first time, hello again. So let's cut to the chase, shall we? Miasmic Fiend Unfathomable. So Miasmic Fiend is Deadly Assault's first physical weak boss. And as you see from the title, how does Billy fare against it? How does Billy fare against Deadly Assault's first physical weak boss? Well, unfortunately for Billy and other physical attackers, the boss is very anomaly coded. Miasmic Fiend has a lower amount of stun damage multiplier compared to other bosses, only 125% instead of the usual 150%. As a result, it really incentivizes using anomaly units instead of crit DPS. Miasmic Fiend is very much designed with a Fist Anomaly and Vivian in mind. For this video, the team tested against the boss is Wheelchair Billy, aka Billy Nicole Astra, with M1 Astra providing element resistance for more damage, and Billy is using Sanby's signature engine for both runs. For the two tests, Artful and Worn Out largely provide similar results output for Billy, with easier consistency for Worn Out because of the extra stun damage multiplier. Despite the physical weakness, Fiend proves to be a mixed matchup for Billy, leaning on largely unfavorable. Because of Billy's reliance on unloading his ultimate attack during stun windows, the lower damage multiplier reduces the usual effectiveness of his ultimate attack, his main damage dealer. Actually, Corin might have more of an advantage compared to Billy, which is not entirely beholden to stun windows and ultimate attacks. For comparison, you can check Cornzone's channel for his Corin runs. Corin actually scores higher than Billy against this matchup. Link to his channel below if you're interested in checking him out. So for the first run, we are going to use the Artful buff. And the buff provides physical units with basically 40% damage bonus. And when paired with Nicole, around 75% defense shred when performing a disorder. That might sound good on paper, but in practice, it's really hard to time. It's really hard to time that disorder, especially during second stun. As a result, while the ceiling can be high, it has a problem with consistency, especially for physical attackers. Miasmic Fiend isn't as egregious as Notorious Butcher when it comes to anomaly shilling. It doesn't have the damage taken reduction debuff that Butcher has, but still, it's still not as good of a matchup for physical attackers because of the stun damage multiplier. The Artful buff doesn't really provide the team with better physical and ether build up. It only improves the damage. So we have problems like stacking both the effects to get disorders, which leads to less defense shred. And that's what I meant when it comes to problems with consistency buff. For now, I'll let the run play out until the end so you can see how much score we can make with this team against this boss with the Artful buff.
Just leave it to me! Let our souls resonate!
Let's clear him out!
Witness the magic of music!
Your end is here!
Time to wrap this up!
Starlight, hurrah!
Gotta run!
Don't worry, everyone will get their share! Feel the power of Starlight! So cool! It's my turn!
My song is with you!
Feel the ultimate starlight!
Lose yourself in the music!
Leave the last one to me!
Time to wrap things up!
Starlight, hurrah!
Bye-bye, suckers!
Easy target! Perfect! Starlight, shine bright!
Tough luck!
It's my turn! Try this! Bang!
For the second run, we're using the Worn Out buff. This buff provides 20% attack stat and more stun damage multiplier after performing a chain attack. This buff is technically better for crit DPS instead of the Artful buff, but against Miasmic Fiend, it technically results in similar results, as in the overall damage output by the end of the fight is relatively the same, with a few margins of difference, give or take. What it does have against Artful is that it's more consistent. It's not reliant on this order. You get the buff every time you stun the boss. And as I said, this leads to, well, more consistency. And with the extra 25% stun damage multiplier, it basically makes the stun damage multiplier on the Miasmic Fiend rise up back to 150%, which isn't ideal, but it's better than nothing. The strategy remains relatively the same with the wheelchair ability. I'll let the run play out so you can see how it goes.
Lose yourself in the music!
Your end is here!
Time to wrap things up!
Starlight, hurrah!
Bye-bye, suckers!
Easy target! Perfect! Starlight, shine bright!
Jackpot!
Eyes up! I've got plenty of bullets! It's my turn! Not bad! So cool! It's my turn! Feel the power of starlight! It's my turn!
Now's our chance!
It's my turn! Quit moving! Easy target! Perfect! It's my
You got game! This song is dedicated to the world!
Let's clear him out!
Witness the magic of music!
Leave the last one to me!
Time to wrap things up!
Starlight, hurrah!
Wanna run?
Don't worry, everyone will get their share!
Tough luck!
Feel the power of starlight! Try this!
Now's our chance!
Perfect!
So with that, ladies and gents, my explanation and showcase on how Billy fares against Miasmic Fiend Unfathomable. Is it the best matchup? No. It's kinda mixed, as I said. But it's the first physical weak boss in Deadly Assault. Why wouldn't I try to fight against it with Billy? Hopefully, with patch 2.2, where both the limited characters are attack units, we'll be getting a more focus on crit DPS, especially attack units. Thanks for tuning in. Consider liking and subscribing. Now go away.